This is Dirshu Mishnah Berurah as we continue Siman Lamed Beis, and today we're going to be learning Sif Chavav and Chav Zayin. Apologies for the leanness and the delay of these shiurim. We're hoping to try to get everything back up to date. So it says the Mechaber in Sif Chavav, Im Oisiois Shel Shem, if the letters of the Shem Hashem Devukos they are connected, Yachol LaHafridam, you're able to separate them one from the other. So says the Mishnah Berurah, what exactly is going on over here? Kav Chavav Devukos. It doesn't make a difference. Explains the Chavetz Chaim bein Lamal bein Lamahata. V'hani milishin etzuku be'esek siva. And this is as well the din. And this is the din when they become attached while writing. Avol says Mishnah Berurah nitzukula acher gemara ksiva alser la'afridon. Says the Mishnah Berurah, very important caveat. The only time you're allowed to separate the Shem Hashem is if it becomes connected while writing. But if it became connected after writing, then you cannot separate it. Ayin bir halacha. Says the Mishnah Berurah, if cousin Kuv Chavav, you could able to separate them. Vein ba misham iser mechika, and there's no problem erasing kima shem metakin bazeh because you're fixing via this. And this is certainly the din if they're connected to other letters. You'll let us separate the other letters in every scenario. When you're separating, you have to be careful. You don't want the knife to touch that last little dot. That is the Shem Hashem, because of course you're not allowed to erase the Shem Hashem. So be very cognizant of that. The rate of Shem Knesset, there's no word. So continues the Mechaber, Satziv Chavav, discussing separating the letters of the Shem Hashem. Continues the Mechaber, Chav Zayin, Oisios V'Teivos, letters and words, Shem Nimchaku Ksas, they're a little bit erased, Im Rishuma Nikar, if they have an appearance that's recognizable, you still can tell what letter it is. Kol Kach, so much so. How much can you see Shatining to Chacham Lo Tivajach like Kreisam that a child is able to read it? Then Motor Lahavir Kol Mazaleim, you can put a quill on top of it, Lahaitiv Aksav, to make it easier to read Chach Shalave Shaloi Kesidron. That is not a problem of Shaloi Kesidron. So if it is recognizable, just a little bit faded, then you could darken it up by passing a quill over that which is written. Says the Mishnah Berurah Pirush. You pass over the letters a little bit of ink. And if the beginning of writing, the ink is not black, is similar to white, that it lightens it a little bit, or to red. And now you have to pass over to another quill. This issue of the Shulchan Aruch where it's faded, that is not a problem of Shloike Sidron, because even now it's kosher. If you're just darkening a little bit, it was kosher. And now you're just guarding and you're preserving the letter. That is not a problem. It's only when you can still see a little bit. If all the ink was peeled off and jumped off the parchment, and all you could see left is the impression that's a little bit red from the leftover of the ink, continues the Mishnah Berurah, therefore, if a little bit of the length of the vav is erased, can only see the impression, and now you have to show it to a child. Does it have the requisite shape and figure of a vav? If to cover the bottom, you don't want the child to combine it. When your eye sees two things very close, your eye naturally puts them together. So you don't want that, because you want the kid to hone in and zone in on that letter which is problematic. And tell you what it says. We've seen above. And furthermore, even if you even have some of the leftover ink itself, the black upper layers lacking, and now it's a reddish tinge. The oidem ink kosher Tefilin. Avalach sam soiver b'chel geradeya. Simon nation of polygolov. Then it's going to be kosher. Because you wrote it with ink. To show that you need to write with ink. When it gets damaged, it lightens up a little bit. It doesn't look like the letter, it looks just like a figure of the letter. It's brown. So when the black turns a little bit later, it turns into a brown color, which is a problem. It's better to pass over the kolmes. Like ink on ink, ink on mechik. Let's you're lacking the letter itself. That's not normal. Ma'er lacher ksiva ain't takana loisa sefer Torah. Shenira sheina machmas yoishein val karchach yesh chisaron beikar adiyoi. The ikar letter itself is a problem. Shenasa misamnan zachirim val kein basel meikar kilei nechta b'diyoi. One of the requisite details that the ink has to be written with the proper ink, and it was not. B'shemoy sozaver alav diyoi ein sham shamarich. Keep on looking as we explain at length the reasoning, and we're going to pick up from Sif Chav Ches the next year.